What's going on, you? What's going on, my people? This is your OG. Coming at you with a good, humble show tonight. Now, I don't want to give off the vibe that we have been deflecting, but we have been so solely entertained by other people's mess. I felt it to be really appropriate for honestly for us not to deflect and talk about what's trending in our lives today, our personal lives. And I think it's a good topic. You know, I know you use social media as a means of escape from the normal, humdrum of living, of life. But we still have to come back home. Hey, good evening, Her Majesty. Welcome. I just got here. I'm glad somebody here. Not having my typical show tonight. I want to talk about what's trending in our lives today. Sometimes we use social media and other things as an escape. And so, we may just take the opportunity and talk about us tonight. I know I've been had a lot going on. I can't lie. Please hit that like button as you come in so I don't have to sweat y'all about it throughout the show. First and foremost, again, good, I guess, early night. Yeah, early night. Life has truly been life, and I've been had quite a few things trending in my life. I don't know about y'all. But I can honestly go on and on as y'all OG, even for the ones that don't know it yet. Yeah, life is been life. And I've also had to step up my hustle. You know, a lot of times I would like to take the opportunity in the downtime to get caught up on certain topics and certain things so that I can comment, see and share. But y'all, the hustle be so hard sometime on the OG. OG has to be out here hustling, y'all. Well, I'm glad you're here for now, Her Majesty. What's been trending with you? Has everything been great? Anything in particular been trending with you? What is your trending topic, Her Majesty, if it's one? The life might be beautiful today. Now, I haven't had any ugly places in life. I'm not right now. You know I haven't. I'm not gonna lie, but life has been life. Hey, what's up, B? How about you? It seems like we got that resolved to be able to help him with that. So I've been dealing with that all day, and that's been frustrating because it's not my business. It's frustrating because it's not my business. In all honesty, he needs another copy. He's not dead. It appears that being co-signed and get him a car. Situation. But my thing tonight is we don't never get the time to discuss these things amongst one another, especially on social media. You know, we dealing with so many places that's full of rage bait and ugliness and gossiping. And sometimes we forget that we are human beings with feelings and shit going on too. Tonight we say fuck Clarissa and Papoose bullshit. We got shit coming on. I know that doesn't make for a real high view account, high like or comment count, but I'm a realist. Sometimes I need to talk about me. I don't know about y'all. Sometimes I had a compulsion to back the hell away from other people's business and sit down and take the moment from my questions that happen. What part did I play in it? What can I repel? What can I not? I can't spend 8 hours on other people. I don't. So hopefully everything is great with y'all tonight. I did have a conversation with a young lady today. I guess her honest. Okay, I'm not gonna say, I guess. I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say, from an honest standpoint, this was her trending topic for today. She got 2 kids, y'all, she say. It's 2 of them really, they're twins. Cause I call her twin, but anyway. She got 2 kids. She met a new dude. Her old dude is in jail. She still help him put money on the book. And it's from both ends. Yeah, this was her trending topic. I'm gonna start over because I kept one was buffing and the other one was reconnected. So I'm gonna get back to this sister's trending topic. She got 2 kids, 1 baby daddy. He's locked up. She met another man. For our whole word, she vibing with him. He ain't got no problem with her having 2 kids. Okay, the baby daddy that's locked up. She has actually been providing for him, for her words, put money on his book, accepting phone. Come on, son. Except the new dude didn't know. He all right with the kid. She said no complaints. They laid around chilling one day. Phone ring. He look at the call ID, and it says BD. She said she felt like by her answering it and accepting the call in front of him, she feels like that was being open and honest with him at the time that it came up. But she does not feel like she was wrong for not talking about helping the dude. Now, mind you, she didn't say that this young man was helping her. The way she was talking, though, is that he was a benefit financially as well. And that sounds like where a lot of her hurt was coming from, to be totally honest with y'all. She answered the call, accept the call, ask him what he want, let him know she got company, they'll talk later, get off the phone, old boy snap. He gets up, leaves her apartment, storms off, and he blocks her and they ain't talked since. Alright, for any ladies in here, whether you on this live broadcast or you catch it in replay, was she wrong? Was she wrong for not telling the new man that I'm truly assuming was a benefit to her and his two thug kids. And she was helping. And she was also paying for them high-ass phone calls. She don't get why he felt offended. She calls it insecure. What do y'all call it? What's wrong? Is he being insecure? Like, you playing on me, you taking care of me, you in all honesty taking care of me, and that's what she said he accused. These are her words, not mine. She offended because she said he accused her of taking care of the man. She doesn't get that's what she was doing. What do y'all see in this? Cause see what? Hey Mike, can you put on me a little water? Cause see where I'm sitting from, bro ain't insecure, bro just don't want to get played. Phone line is open. That was her trending topic. What do you think? Phone line is open. You cannot call from a blocked number, a private number, whatever y'all want to call it. Yeah, she calls it insecure. Now, I didn't want to come off as too masculine, and I don't never want to be accused of being chauvinistic, but I was like, God dog, girl, you laid over with one ninja, why are you paying for phone calls for another? Could he do that? And she couldn't answer that. And I told her, I said, well, by you not being able to answer it, how the hell do you think he feel? I'm like, come on, you got two kids, no help. You're a beautiful girl. She thick as buttermilk biscuits, so I know he's spending on that. You know, you got to pay for some of that. You know, some women don't there ain't no free ride with some women. You just ain't gonna drive the car. It ain't gonna keep no oil and gas and you know, it keep the car up. It just cover the territory. Men should not be offended by that. It's always been that way. And it's gonna always be that way. If you want to be the driver of that car, you got to keep up everything with that car. You know, it is what it is. I promise you, I don't know how our guys are trying to pretend like they don't understand that. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm from the generation where a black man did take care of his whole freaking family and he didn't complain. And a lot of them still had a side chick too. I'm just being honest with y'all. Uncle Charlie had a side chick. Uncle Charlie was married with 9 kids and worked every day of his life. And he crossed over at 78. And he had a side chick up until, and a wife, up until he took sick. Took care and raised all his kids. And right today, if my great aunt was living, she would have had nothing to say about my Uncle Charlie. She loved his dirty draw. All up until the time she crossed over, she said, she never got married again. Because there's no man like her Charlie. I'm telling you now. Now, this ain't to justify that shit. One way or another. I tried it, didn't work for me. But work for some black men, it don't work for another. The only thing that ever honestly worked for me is monogamy. Treating somebody the way I want to be treated. Embracing and loving or appreciating somebody in spite of, not because of. That has always been the secret to my success. Doing unto others as you would have them do unto you. No ifs, and buts about it, and no excuses. But yet, paying for and accepting high dollar ass, and telling how much a minute ass phone calls. Because he's in prison. So you got to put money on that. She said through her own words, she helped him out sometimes, but his mama ain't well. So she put, in other words, she put money on the ninja book too. And she does not get why the new man is walking away. Now I talk about these things because I know that a lot of my supporters are women and a lot of them go through the same stuff. Like a lot of y'all is really just, are just like me, damn near over the whole Clarissa Shield. But it's like, I love her and I love talking about her, but not every night. What do y'all think? Is that insecure, Her Majesty? Is that insecurity? Or is that calling a spade, love? Michael, have you ever, he said you talk to him all the time? Well, you didn't cut the water. Yeah. I wonder if he still works with Kadiri. And for the life of me, y'all, I don't get her offense. I don't get how she could accuse that man of being insecure under that circumstance. And I be trying to take the opportunity to get to know women more by asking y'all these things that leave me befuddled. Because I'm like, girl, how you don't get this? I hope one of y'all answer it, like I said. Whether you call in tonight, comment tonight, or you catch this on the replay. Comment, give me an answer. Why do you think Twin think this man is insecure? Because he felt played. And by him, when she said that, I'm like, in order for him to feel played, he got to be paying some bills or breaking bread with you. Because black men don't use words like being played unless they get money or feelings or both involved with a woman. You know what I mean? So for him to be like, hey, you playing me for a convict. Also, one of my personal trending topics, I'm going to put out there for y'all in the comments. I co-signed for one of my sons a car, something I said I would never do. Again. Now, it's a trending topic. It's not a problem. I trust them. I do. God help me. And he makes a good living, but when he get put on child support, and she asked for back child support, along with a couple of phone bills, his credit wasn't strong enough. And he needed a newer, stronger car because he works out of state. What is your limit with your grown adult children? What you did, let me know in the comments. Or the phone line is open tonight. Would you co-sign for one of your adult children or grandchildren? See, tonight we just simply keeping it humble, keeping it true to the game. We looking in the mirror tonight. Tonight we ain't talking about social media trending topics. We talking about our trending topics tonight. Now I knew when I chose this for a topic, it was not a higher viewership or like or commenting show. But hey, OG got to bring it home sometime. You know, like drinking an ice cold Coca-Cola. Sometimes you got to bring it home and talk about you. Hello, Goddess, how are you? What is your trending topic in your life today? I've shared a few today. I don't know whether you've caught them. I wish you had been here with the first story about the young lady and the new man with the baby daddy locked up. And she didn't tell the man that her baby daddy was locked up, nor did she tell the man that she was accepting them high-ass phone calls and helping him. The man that she bragged about, she's accusing of being insecure because he's saying he feel played. And from a man's perspective, when a man says he feel like he done been played by a woman, he's got one or two things tied up with that woman. His money or his feelings or both. Is that man God is being insecure? Oh, I ain't talking about that. No, we ain't talking about pap. These are real people, guys. We're not talking about pap. These real people. We're not talking about pap. We talking about a real young woman I know. We're not talking about papoose. If a man is supporting and helping you, is he insecure by telling you he don't appreciate and he feel played by you helping and supporting your baby daddy that's locked up? Welcome back, Her Majesty. Did you hear the question, Her Majesty? Is this man being insecure? Now then being asked, because I believe in fairness in all things, no matter the gender. I asked, would you be okay with him taking care of a female that was locked up? And she couldn't answer that. Because she think that's different because she think her baby daddy, I guess, is special. And deserves special freaking treatment. Why do she think that her baby daddy deserves special treatment for being in jail? How is that man being insecure, ladies? I don't understand that, Her Majesty. I try to ask women because women have to answer for women. I don't understand. Welcome everybody who just joined the chat. I'm your OG, you just don't know it yet. Tonight we are talking about our trending topics, whether it's happy or sad, whether you feel like you succeeding or failing. What is your trending topic today? Let's talk about you. Tonight. Let's take a break. Let's talk about us tonight. And you say that to say what, Frankie? You need to explain that. Why do we need to know that, Frankie? Come help me out before I feel like you trolling me. Why the hell would I need to know what comparison a Mexican making towards the US dollar? Why would I give a damn about that, Frankie? Are you saying that's your trending topic? I said, what's your trending topic? Let's talk about us today. Let's stop deflecting. Let's honestly talk about us while we have the opportunity in the audience. It doesn't have to be bad. I don't know what Frankie's talking about. He will have to come back in and, yeah, he trolling. I might be an old dumbass. But I ain't as dumb as your ass writing a whole damn paragraph just to say what you could have said in the second comment, be disrespectful and stupid. I'm trying to let you get a few more comments in before I report you. Because I really do appreciate you. Great for the analytics and my chat rate, so. I guess trolling is your trending topic today. I'm going to let you make it. Because like I say, I need a good chat rate. And trolls are great for a chat rate. They just don't know it. You don't penalize you for it being a troll. It's great. Gives you a great chat rate. Thank you, Sonya. I know a lot of times trolls think that they be winning, but I try and get 3 or 4 good comments out of them before, because I know one of the ladies gonna come in and knock their ass in the head. So I be trying to get me a few analytics, because I don't tell these grown women that monitor for me on this channel in my live stream who to block and who to ban. Is who they see fit. If Sonya want to kick your ass out of here, or Her Majesty, or Goddess, or somebody, y'all ass good as gone. It is what it is. I ain't, you know, this is what they do. So y'all be careful. Just because I'm letting you do it, I want y'all to hear me now. Just because I'm letting y'all troll, don't mean Her Majesty or Sonya or Status or some of them gonna let y'all do it. Just because y'all don't see them comment don't mean they ain't in here. They ain't nice like me. I be Christian. Welcome, Sonya. How are you tonight, my love? Do we have any home trending topics today, Sonya? Here we go. Let's see who we got.
Look at that fat bitch. Holy shit, that bitch is fat. Damn, that's a fat bitch.
That was a troll. A waste of time. And gave me their number. That's stupid. Let's see who we get, y'all. Let's see if we can troll them back. Yeah. Maybe they thought they blocked the number. Yeah, y'all see it. They ain't gonna be able to keep that up. That fool done gave me they number to troll, playing a record. You dummy. I'm telling you, y'all never cease to amaze me. That wasn't very brilliant. Does anybody recognize this number? I'm gonna put it out there. This the number here, y'all. Y'all see the number in the comments? This them. You see it, sign?
61941032991 is not available. The mailbox is full and...
Oh, that's the wrong one. That fool done gave me their number. Let me put the right number in there, Sonya. See, people stupid. Being childish, now you gonna have to get your number changed. Trolling me. See, being childish. 3291. See, being childish. 410-3291. Yeah. Don't cut it off, man. Let's talk. See, they ain't just stupid. They don't know I do this. Listen, just get back in the chat and apologize, because we're going to do this all night. I'm going to put your number out here every night till you change your number. Every night I'm going to put your number out here. See if you identify yourself. I'm going to call you the troll. So I can't dox a troll, can I? Now you can come back in the chat and apologize. Yeah. You gotta get in the comment. You gotta apologize, troll. Don't play with me. See, you're going to get tired of playing that recording and you're going to have to answer your phone for real. Because your mom or somebody going to have to call. Hello? Yeah, give it up there now. I got you though. I got you. Thank you. They call it footprints. I'm just making sure I'm tracking you now. That's all I'm doing. We'll do these reverse numbers and we're gonna come up with a common area for you. And that's where I can reintroduce you to the chat real soon. That's good, Sonya. Me too. I decided to change up a little bit today, my love. I actually decided to allow us to talk about what's trending with us today. How we doing today? We doing great? We doing bad? How the hell are we doing under these gas prices? These damn grocery prices. How the hell are we today, Sonya? What the hell is trending in my life today? Today we say, fuck the celebrities. How the hell are you doing today, Sonya? Also, I have a second number. I just sent them in. I'm getting them cross-referenced because I do have that software on this new iPhone. So hopefully before this is over with, we'll know exactly who this is. Because they'll keep on till somebody either answer it or change it. That's a nasty app. Listen, and it ain't no paid promo, but I'm going to put it out there. It's excellent for troll phone calls, different things like that. The other day we tracked a robocaller that actually dialed my phone from 11 different numbers from one phone. Track their ass down. I'll call you at work. Because see, a lot of people forget that their phone number is linked to your Indeed account, everything. So when you do certain things with your phone number, you leave an impression. All them little old made in Chinese apps that you think you blocking out and that stuff don't work. Apple give you the same software to track people just like the police get down there. I ain't lying. I love it. But yeah, what is trending in your life today? Phone line is open 662-392-0360. I'm your OG, you just don't know it yet. I got to be doing something good because y'all, every time I go live, I catch troll. That means somebody listening. I appreciate the compliment. That's why I be letting them have it. A lot of times, until I just get sick of them. You know, it come a point in time where, you know, sooner or later you gotta start acting grown, you know. And we don't be out here for that kid shit every day. Sometimes we be serious. We don't feel like playing with no troll every time we come online. We can laugh about it sometimes, but sometimes we don't have time for y'all shit. Real talk. Also, an update on my experience with my medical candidate. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. It's been a couple of weeks, and I thought about it today, right before I started this live. My stomach always bothers me because I take so many prescriptions because of my situation. And so sometimes I get what they call pill sick. Y'all, I have not been pill sick since I've been smoking that clean cannabis. It could be psychosomatic and mental. But I ain't lying, y'all, my stomach has not been messed up since I've been smoking this clean cannabis. Y'all meet up with y'all medicinal smokers, had to help y'all. Yeah, I got another number I'm gonna put up there. Every time I go live, I'm gonna make sure I put their number in there. Cause I know they probably still in the chat. Yeah, I'm still talking about you. I got check both of them numbers, and every night until you get your phone number changed, we're gonna be calling you. And we hoping when the review come back that I got your job, I'm gonna call you, I'll call your job for you. Shit, I'm a troll too. I ain't got shit to use. You started it. I ain't gonna feel sorry for you. I hope you got an Indeed account like the other one. Calling somebody, trolling somebody, and using your own personal damn information. You can't make this up. Wrong ass folks acting like children. I'm gonna stalk the shit out you. I'm gonna make you come online and tell me to leave you alone. Cause you don't even forget, I'm retired. I don't work a nothing. I'm about this kind of life. I could be sitting up with insomnia just calling you. You gotta go to work in the morning. I sleep all day. Yeah. I'm about this life, man. I'm OG. I ain't scared of nothing and nobody. Don't nobody intimidate or bully me. Nobody. I say what I want to say when I want to say it. I've earned that right. I raised my own children. Took care of my own world. I am that Negro. Y'all ain't gonna shut me up. I got a right to say. Y'all listening to these old bullshit ass so-called influencers, rappers, and all them damn fake ass young, and when a real OG trying to tell y'all something, y'all want to troll them. Y'all a trip. Y'all a trip. And then y'all know what I found out. And I ain't said nothing till now. But the last time I identified a troll, I traced the account to somebody that I thought was a supporter. Playing on the phone. I'm just waiting to see if they give you that green check light. If they give you that green check, I got that ass. Welcome everybody, welcome tonight. I am your OG, you just don't know it yet. Tonight show, it's solely about you. What's trending with you? It could be good news, it could be great news. We count blessings here too. We love to talk about blessings here. Or it just could be something that get on your last damn nerve. We here for that smoke too. You can share it with us. Let us know in the chat. Phone number is in the chat as well, pinned in the chat. Had nothing to do. I'm cooking a light supper tonight, so you know. I'm not even sure about that. I really need to get up and run to somewhere and just really pick up something. Because I really try my best to take all fried foods out of my diet as much as possible. And I ate some fried stuff yesterday, and now I'm talking about eating some fried gizzards tonight. And I don't know whether that'll be good for OG. So yeah, I chose to listen. I want y'all to know when y'all catch this and replay it. Listen, think about this. And I'm not going to hold y'all up much longer. But it's not good to soak in a whole lot of negativity all the time. Sometimes you have to call a time out in your life from this. You got to reconstruct that positive energy, reconstruct your aura, because a lot of negative or bad situations and circumstances can put a dark cloud on you. Real talk. And it's hard to shake that damn dark cloud, because I don't know, when I get like that, I suffer from depression as it is. I don't need no darkness around me. I don't need no darkness, dark people, you know, with dark spirits and dark attitudes. On even any given day, I'm looking to learn something from somebody in one form or another. If I can't learn how to be, I can damn sure learn how not to be. Because I've also learned over my experience that people actually are sitting up waiting on somebody to help them so-called be better. And I ask you tonight, what are you doing for yourself to be better? What are your personal sacrifices to be better? What's the last doggone thing that you've challenged yourself at? And I know that I talk a lot of shit up in here. You know, I'm OG. I'm known, I am King Musty, as they call me. But tonight we talking about us. We not talking about nobody but us. If we talk about other people, can't we talk about us? And we got shit going on too. You gone with that? I'm gonna buy some goods. If you'll buy something, we'll put some up for in the morning.
Yeah, that's
All right, be safe. Go over and take my oldest son while he going to work. I stay praying all day, all night. I got grown kids coming and going all the time, grandkids. I'm asking God all day, every day to protect somebody, the wife, the kids, the grandkids, the friends, somebody that I seen on the news. I ain't lying. I stay praying. I can't lie like that. I know God gets sick of me. But yeah, I really want to know why in the hell did this woman turn that into this man being freaking insecure because he like, I can't help nobody helping no convict. That's, how the hell she don't understand it? Have you ever looked at somebody and they were either a beautiful young lady or a handsome young man and they opened their mouth and it was like, man, these people just look good. These people straight up dumb, man. You know, you say the dumbest shit. As a man, I was offended for her feeling justified. I'm like, you answered your baby daddy phone call from jail, except in front of this man. And y'all supposed to, and he thought y'all had something going. Come on, girl. I wouldn't take no phone call. I'd block your ass too.
Hey, man.
Hey, what's up, son?
Just cool. But ain't going to work, Dad.
You ain't going to work, nigga. Do not cut no music on that TV or nothing else. I don't even want to hear no music. I don't want to hear Lil Boosie, Big Boosie, none of them Uzi. I'm kind of like at your age now, you damn near need to be listening to R&B and blues, you know? Come point in time, man, she get old. Including music and people. You can't be running around here in your late 30s and 40s and 50s promoting bullshit like rap music and gang signs and big ass sagging jeans or tight ass jeans. Come on, man. I seen a ninja the other day. I know that ninja in his 40s. What the hell was he doing sagging with some fucking skinny jeans on? Sonya, did you cook something today, love? We give y'all some updates. Let's see what's trending on Facebook, y'all. Before I let y'all go. I did it today and I just get all kind of laughs, man. I did. Let's see what the news going on. Oh, okay. On this other page, Love and Hip Hop, they saying that Stephon showed up at the Cardi B concert. I don't see what's wrong with that. Also trending in my city, before I got started good with my therapist, the hospital closing that part of the hospital down. I'm like, I can't win for losing. I don't even know what to do about that. I honestly purchased everything that they've told me to purchase to help me learn how to minimize injuring myself further. Honestly, y'all, my daughter mom bought me the back brace. I have the back bracer. I wear that. I have the neck bracer. I have the cane. Now the place is closing down not to tell me how to utilize none of those. I don't know what to say. I hadn't cooked anything, son. Yeah, I got some gizzards. They already unthawed. All I would have to do is season them and heat up the Crisco. But I'm really not crazy about that. I really don't need nothing fried. Also, today, if you did not know, the U.S. Postal Service has informed the Budget Office that it ain't making no more contributions into the employees' retirement annuities. So they damn near broke again. That sounds, ooh, man, that sounds delicious, son. You send me some. Send me some, son. It is tough out here, people. What now do y'all see why I say we're gonna talk about our trending topics? Right here today. And I know y'all know some people work at the post office. I know y'all get family members that's mail carriers. Did y'all know today that the government, the postal service, say they not paying into your family members retirement or annuities anymore? They don't have the money to. They say it came down to that or payroll. Also, do y'all know Mama D from Love and Hip Hop, Scrappy Mama? Sonya, is Mama D living her best life or she just out here old and in the way? Because I saw her at a concert or show or something. It seemed like that woman living her best damn life. But I read a comment. I did read a derogatory comment to say she too damn old to be out there. And I'm like, the youngsters want her out there and they happy with her being out there. I'm like, damn, you too old to have fun with younger folks? She wasn't twisting or twerking, y'all. We just talking about other folks. Trending topics a little bit tonight. I'm so sick of finesse two-time ass, but I love my youngster. But I hate he's so damn broke. Cause when you see them all out there on social media, they fighting that poverty button, man. Man, I thank God I don't have to chase no dollar like that no more. People stay telling me I need to do more, upload more. Man, I stay in my lane and my speed. I'm not going to be just making up any damn thing just to be putting out here and ain't talking about shit. Come on now. I miss my baby now, man. I ain't ready to travel. Lord, I don't know what to do. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow too, God willing. Also, why they around there locking up all these poor ass black women for food stamp fraud? Ted DiBiase, a Mid-South known wrestler, was just found not guilty for stealing millions of dollars in EBT. He ain't even had no damn business to no damn food stamps. Only in white America, I guess. But Ted DiBiase Jr. was found not guilty of food stamp fraud. I guess he was qualified to be spending. Rich white man. Just like Brett Favre. Also, Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane is following that story. I see a story on that. It's saying during a Pooh Shiesty bond hearing yesterday, FBI Special Agent Pamela Hansen testified under oath that Gucci Mane gave a statement to Dallas PD about the January 10th, 2026 alleged kidnapping and robbery at Luminous Studios in far north Dallas. Said Pooh Shiesty just dropped his head. I'm going to tell you the truth. I know I'm an OG and I'm an older dude, but I don't get the premise of you considering me a snitch because I tell them folks you the one shot the shit out of me. Can somebody explain that premise to me? Sonya, can you explain that to me? How am I a snitch if you hurt me and I have to give a statement that you the one that hurt me? So what, I'm supposed to take the law into my own hand and go to jail instead of you? Oh, black people, we got to do better with our line of thinking, because that makes no freaking sense to me. No sense to me. Also, they said Offset got out the hospital and went straight to the casino, y'all. I've been watching videos circulating to him, still playing with them chips. You can't make this up. I can honestly say, man, they can not worry about Cardi B and Stephon. All Stephon gonna do is put another baby in him. Shit. That damn Offset a break a female. Ain't no way you done get shot and gone right back to the casino. Come on, man. That tell us right there you got a problem. Sure does. Oh Lord, let me get up. Yes, sir. Oh Lord. Y'all, let me get up off this. Let me get going. I have got to do like something here, but I'm gonna do it late, which is cook. I just don't believe in shortcuts, and I just don't want to buy my wife dinner that somebody else hand unprepared. And I got one good one right now. I gotta cook her some stuff. Did y'all listen? Also, Floyd Mayweather got hit with a tax lien today. $7.3 million, y'all. Man, the depot paying any taxes. Deal. Have you earned so much money that you own the IRS $7.3 million? That's crazy. Damn, what did he make? $1 billion? Man, that's something I'm gonna have to ask Her Majesty when I get with her. Damn, how much money you had to make that to pay $17,000? $17 million, 17 and a half million dollars in taxes. Not thousand. $17.5 million federal tax lien. Man, they gonna take everything Floyd get. They are gonna take everything Floyd get. $7.3 million. Y'all know Carter B probably gonna be pregnant by summer. They say Stephon Diggs back smelling around now. Yeah, she'll be pregnant by summer. She better get that dog waving that tent. Not a thing. You ain't missed nothing. Yeah, they say old Stephon Diggs was hanging around the concert last night. Cardi B will be pregnant by summer. June 1st, Cardi B gonna be pregnant. Yes, sir. See, both of them breeders. And both of them young. He was sniffing around that concert last night because she didn't know it. She told him to come on through last night. Cardi B told him to come on through. She gonna sure get one. He didn't pop up without her knowing. She told him to come on through. Then they were spotted leaving the club together. Yeah, Cardi B gonna be pregnant by June 1st. He probably gonna throw twins in her this time. Yeah, I miss my daughter now, man. I ain't able to travel right now. I don't believe. I'm scared to take the risk. And I'm just not used to being away from my kid. Man, I can't never get used to not seeing my kids on the regular. That's the hardest thing for me. I just cannot get used to seeing my children on the regular. My children honestly have been my biggest blessing and my biggest investments in life. They are truly my legacy. How they feel about me is very important to me in life and death. I really do value that as a father. I'm tempted to get back on that train and that bus. And I don't know whether I can handle it. It wasn't good on me last time. It wasn't good for me. It was a lot for me. It really was. It was that ride it took a whole week for me, y'all. And the weather was bad. I didn't enjoy none of the trip last time. I didn't. The weather was bad. It was extremely cold. Me and my daughter mom, we wasn't getting along like normal. So I really feel like me and my baby need a do-over for that trip. Cause of the weather and everything going on. We got out once in 2 weeks. Once. And that was all about her mom. That didn't even have nothing to do with her. It's gotta be that. Let me see. I can't even. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna go eBay. Y'all know I'm back to hustling. I don't know what's going on with this. She can afford some more kids, Her Majesty. She ain't hurting for no money. Man, that girl gonna be pregnant by June 1st. Rebuke what, Her Majesty? Y'all, I believe that's some of Clarissa folks. Cause they been texting me too. And that's how she been doing folks. She been harassing folks in their messaging. And I ain't even talking about her tonight. I ain't even talking. Oh, you know why nobody trolling me? I'm not even talking about they broke ass tonight. Ain't nobody talking about some Clarissa mustache. And ain't nobody talking about Clarissa, Papo sleepy eye ass. So I don't know why they fucking with me tonight. I ain't got my ass on them broke ass ninjas right now. I ain't lying, don't know why they trolling me tonight. I ain't talking about they broke ass. I could be talking about him hollering about he was a god. The folks in Africa thought he was a rap god. I ain't saying nothing about that. And that was wild as hell. Come on, man. He said, pull it up. I went looking for it. Man, I ain't seen no damn clip. Man, let me, come on, why he said that while I got y'all. See, I wasn't gonna even go there. Are you with me, Her Majesty? I'm gonna try and find this, because he said, because if they hadn't been trolling me tonight, fucking with me, I wouldn't be changing it up. But I'm finna see, he said, I can find them clips, I'm finna find the clip. He said they all over YouTube, where they thought he was a rap god.
A clip of what? Who said it?
Of him. Papoose said that.
We already said, hip hop said, who is Pap?
No, he said in Africa.
Africa lied.
No, I ain't found the clip yet.
I ain't found nothing. I ain't heard.
I'm looking right now. I'm looking Papoose in Africa. Not Shaft, Papoose in Africa.
I ain't never heard so much buffoonery and niggerism in all my life. He up here got y'all up here on a wild goose chase.
Well, I want to see it. I don't want to call the man a lie and without the proof. He said video.
You don't have to, OG. I'm going to call him. He'll lie.
Okay, now I see a short of him in West Africa got 4.4 views with a bumper. They would follow anybody like that. They follow passport bros like that. Okay, maybe it's a longer video of them hollering he Jesus. I don't know. But he said,
no.
I'm looking.
He got the people saying it. I ain't never heard that before.
Hold on. Said Papoose Crown Chief. 13K views. 11 months ago. 11 months ago.
And he talking about that today, and it's been during a year ago.
Well, he talked about 1 million something, and that was 20 something years ago. So,
you know, he's talking about he had a $1.5 million deal.
yeah, 20 something years ago. Now let me watch this Negro. 11 months ago.
Jingles 2000, like I don't understand.
Come on, man. This him rapping over Tupac. Get your head up. Man, them black folk just out there dancing because they feet. Man, ain't nobody. Man, them folks out there walking around with baskets on their head. I ain't paid Pap no attention yet. Come on, pal.
He going out there, I'm telling you.
He said they named him a chief. I wonder what he got out of being chief over there, though. Come on, pal. Come on, y'all. Come on. I ain't even gonna do that, man, because this ain't. I'm looking at what's trending with me tonight. What's trending with you? What's trending with everybody? How you handling the gas prices? Is electricity gone up yet? How are we doing under this Trump administration?
Doing freaking horrible. And you know I didn't even want to use that language. I want to use other language. But it's not going good. I haven't been anywhere unless I actually have to go somewhere. OG, I ain't been nowhere.
I know it, right? I was just saying earlier before you called, not only my health, but, you know, a couple of more other things. I've had to honestly step my resale. That's why you don't see me dropping as much content, because I don't have as much free time managing 2 online stores, study trying to flip something, study trying to find the best items I can to flip. And so I've been hustling.
I feel it, OG. I know we all been trying to figure out some hustle, and I commend you. Keep going. So we understand.
You know, I don't want to take a chance on stuff getting bad on me and mine. So I just been pushing forward as hard as I can with the help of the good Lord. But I miss my daughter so bad, and I don't think I'm able to travel right now. I just in the part of the hospital closing down, so I can't start therapy next week.
What hospital closing down? When did we just start shutting down?
Listen, from my understanding, they've been already tinkering, and then on top of that, they overbill the state Medicaid for over $10 million and got sued and lost, and they got $10 million state lien against them. And a judge had to come in and say, no, don't do that. Don't take everything because the hospital closed down. So it's just hanging. I don't know what to do no more. So.
Lord, Simpson, it's always something.
Yeah.
Lord, OG.
So I've been grinding hard trying to build a nest egg as strong as possible. Because I don't know, one day to another, man. Trump done let Israel get us jammed up over there in Iran, and it's gonna last a while. I'm looking for gas to be over $12 to $15 a gallon by the first of summer. This ain't going away. This ain't.
We just ain't gonna be going away. Ain't nobody gonna be going to work, no school, no nothing.
Listen, did you hear what I said about the post office?
I heard about the post office.
They let everybody know today that they not paying into your retirement or your annuities anymore. It came down to making payroll or paying into their annuity. It's getting rough out here. Man, fuck Clarissa and Pat right now. What we going through?
We gonna do what we always do. You know we always figure out a way.
Hey, Lizette, how are you tonight? Tonight, Lizette, we talking about our trending topics, whether they be good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. We talking about us.
Life situations, man.
Yeah. I tell people all the time I did not start this YouTube channel to do nothing but help me and other people manage their manic depression. They PTSD. Listen, some days I do content straight from the heart. I don't give a damn about no views, Her Majesty. I know that sounds stupid. I tell people I honestly got monetized and wasn't remotely trying. I just was talking about me.
I don't know. I don't know.
I do what gives me peace.
You doing the best you can, but you know everybody don't think like you.
Well, I do what gives me peace. It's not, listen, Google ain't took care of me in all these years. Why in the hell would a full-grown ass man or woman stop what they doing in pursuit of a social media dollar? Do they know how hard it is to get a fucking subscriber and a supporter and a view? I ain't got time to be rage baiting. Sometimes people don't do stupid shit and that don't give me nothing to talk about. Listen, all Clarissa Shields got to do is stop being stupid. And I won't have nothing to talk about her ragged ass no more.
She don't see that though.
I know it, right, Lizette? And Show took mine before I came online.
I'm gonna be taking mine when I get off of here.
Listen, our life is real. And listen, I'm not saying we intentionally come into our chat and deflect, but sometimes we gotta accept the fact we don't do so good every day and need to be minding our own damn business and dealing with us sometime, people. That's all I'm saying. Tonight is one of them nights I'd rather talk about me and mine. I'm like Her Majesty. Shit ain't been so great this week.
It ain't. I'm listening every day.
And Trump
It's a struggle.
ain't making it no better.
No, he think this is funny. He think this is a good time. He treating this like a monopoly board.
Can you imagine gas being freaking $10 a gallon by the first of summer? It's coming, y'all. We ain't gonna get out of. Why do you think every president besides Bush stayed the hell away from Iran and Iraq in the Middle East? And listen, I've been over there, Ain't nothing but sand and dust and doo-doo and dumb shit over there for you. Listen, Bush chased people that was in caves and underground that he never found.
You remember what all that stuff was going on, the weapons of mass destruction? Do you remember what that was?
We ain't found them yet.
No. It was found. Do you know what it was?
I was over there.
It was a whole bunch of gold, and the people who found it ain't been found ever since.
We ain't found no weapon. All we did was get sick from all that burning ass black oil. That's it. Them burning all that damn black oil. That crazy ass Saddam said, if I can't have my oil, y'all can't either. And he started torching every damn well over there. It was black as night in the middle of the day.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how do you try to put claims on something in a country that you ain't even in.
Listen,
Like, how do you see that?
white folks, that's how they get everything they get. People try and make me out to be the racist, but I'm a Southern black man, and there's two fucking things I've never met good yet. I've never met a good police officer, black or white, and I've never met a good white man yet. Excuse the hell out of me. I'm speaking from my experiences, OG. I've never been able to trust. To be able to say it's a good police, y'all don't report the bullshit that y'all do. But, so I don't believe it's a such thing as a good police officer if you know a crooked ass cop it ain't turned to me. And I've never, ever met a good white man when it comes to a black man. I hadn't. Army.
Listen, I don't trust none of them. When I say I don't trust,
I didn't say I didn't respect them. I didn't say I didn't learn how to work with them.
but I don't trust them.
I learned how to work with them, build with them. I respected them. They respected me. But as of right now, I live in a segregated, acceptable society right here in the Mississippi South. And they don't give a damn about being my neighbor, and I don't give a damn about being their neighbor. And we'll meet up at the post office, in the thrift store, at the grocery store, and at Walmart, and love on one another and speak to one another as different races and go totally different neighborhoods. We don't even have integrated cemeteries around here. Don't tell me about white folks. And don't tell me nothing about no police.
I understand it.
But they want to say I'm the racist. Just because I ain't never met a good white person. I hadn't. I ain't trying them not to introduce themselves to me. But they ain't did it yet.
I understand and I agree.
Now, I don't know how black people feel about, Caucasians in New York, Detroit, New Hampshire, Connecticut, But down south, we built different. That's what's up with that. We built different.
You're right.
So today's trending topic is us. Because see, y'all know what listen, Papoose gonna be still a old sleepy ass, slow ass rat tomorrow. And Carissa still gonna be foolish with the F and heavy caption tomorrow too. We can talk about their ragged ass tomorrow. But today, I'm checking on y'all. Y'all let me check on y'all.
We just trying to thank you here. But like Lizette said, thank you for your service. Both my mother's husband and my dad were in the military also. Granddad.
Well, I tell people the truth.
Military too.
I've suffered from PTSD the last 30 years. Treating, I've been getting it treated. I've suffered with manic depression. I got a lot of trauma in my life. I've had a lot of trauma to endure and overcome in my life. So, but when you hear me coming from a genuine, sincere standpoint. And if I call a black man a bullshitter, Her Majesty, I ain't saying that with joy in my heart.
Right.
If I'm calling one of my black queens a damn fool, I'm not saying that with glee in my eyes. Y'all are all the black man got. I don't give a damn what that other black man think of black women. I know for a fact black men ain't nothing without they black women. With or without kids.
Right.
By far God's greatest gift to us. Regardless of what the average black man think, I'm going to acknowledge y'all. I told somebody in the store today, people think because I be honest about my circumstances, and if I'm going to be in your business, and I tell people, don't tell me certain stuff because you'll end up being content. And by me allowing other people allowing me to let them be content, then I have to be content too. People think that I be coming from a bad place when I be like, you know what, in a long-term marriage. But people don't understand in a long-term marriage, it gets to the point where sacrifices are going to be made each and every day just like it was when it was young. And nothing is the same. Mm-hmm. And you also lose things in those relationships. But out of loyalty and love and commitment and vows, you've matured in your marriage or your relationship where you know because you may feel like you being neglected in a certain way or doing without something that doesn't give you the right to check out. I'm old school. I don't check out of nothing.
Right.
I've never said that I had a perfect long-term marriage. I never said I don't have things that I don't feel like I need to work on or she needs to work on. Now, this is after 40-something years.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't like the way we cop out, and I tell people it's better with what's out here. If I would give up on that, then what's out here for me? Not a motherfucking thing. I'm just being honest. I'm listening. Just because I like you and I'm interested in you, I can't bring myself to go get your hair and nails done just to break bread for me. I don't see me having to pay your cell phone bill being the arrangement for you going out on a date with me. I know how to buy a cat on my own. I don't need nobody slick selling me pussy. I would like the opportunity, if I was in this generation, to get to know somebody before we even get to the bedroom. But we won't stop one night stands. Who gives permission for one night stands? Can anybody tell me tonight? Or anybody on the phone? In order for a one night stand to be going down, and majority of them turn out bad, who gives the permission for the one night stand? Can we be honest?
It comes from both men and women.
Mm-hmm.
It comes from both of them. It's just both consenting adults.
What's a one night stand from a woman's perspective?
When you pick up a dude and you dating, you supposed to go on a casual date and it turned into something more than it should have.
So a one night stand is if you're going out on a casual date and you let them hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody else agree? Y'all agree?
Okay, well let me ask you this. And so with no commitment, no strings attached, it was all raw, all natural, all lustful. So Are we supposed to have any kind of positive expectations out of those people? Meaning, should I expect for this woman to be STD free? And should you expect for that man in a one night stand time of lust, he put a baby in you to hang out with you or believe that it's his baby? Why would you be insulted by him saying that ain't his baby and y'all was a one night stand? Help me with some of this, y'all. Let's talk.
Say that again.
How could you expect a man to have anything meaningful or good to say about you, including claiming a baby after a one night stand? How can a man meet a woman at lunchtime, take her out for dinner at 8 o'clock, be up in them guts at 10 o'clock, and act like he's shocked that he wake up at 8 a.m. with his shit on fire? Why do we have expectations for loose booty behavior?
I don't know.
I'm just asking, no judgment. No judgment.
I can't tell you. I can't personally tell you because that ain't me. But what you can do, you can assume that.
How?
You know, instead of getting to, I'm gonna tell you some men base how good a woman's coochie box is if she's gonna be a good catch.
That ain't true.
So listen.
No, that ain't true. I'm a man now. Hold on.
No.
Hold on. Hold on. You said some men, and I'm telling you, that's not true. We don't base staying with a woman on the quality of cat.
OG, in your age group, yes. But when it comes to my age group, yes, they do.
How can you say that? And we are inundated with over 70% of homes being single black women mothers. You saying 70% of these homes get bad cat?
No, listen to me. What I just said, some men, I didn't say all, some, and especially not the ones in your age range. I'm talking about the ones younger.
That's what I'm talking about now. I'm talking about these are the ones.
And plus some girls give it away. Some of the girls.
But these are the ones that listen, that's got your children that I watch every day, taking kids off the school bus, putting them in without any fathers taking them at least out the house to the school bus and bringing them in. These are not people of my generation. What are we teaching one another to pretend like it's okay to have an expectation of having sex with a man or woman and we don't even know their last name? Come on, let's be real tonight. Are we really, isn't that lowering your standards? Isn't that not caring about yourself and your personal well-being and health? Let's be honest. I'm just asking for honesty tonight. Because I'm saying you done opened yourself up and let a stranger skeet up in you. And now you expect that this stranger, 9 months later, to treat you like a wife that done had his baby. Come on, let's talk about it. I'm shocked.
I'm telling you, a lot of people, men and women, sell themselves short.
Well, I don't want you to speak on the men and the women. I want you to speak on your experience. And I'm finna speak on mine. I want to tell you that if I meet you and we have unprotected relations, and 2 days later I come up hot, I just kick my own self in the ass. And the only way I need to be calling you, huh?
If both of them come up hot, they need to kick each other in the ass.
Why, you know? Well, both of us can't come up hot. Both of us can't come up hot. One of us has to already be hot. I'm speaking of one of us already being hot and knowing it.
The city I live in, majority of the people who are here are walking around right now with the herpes.
Okay. Okay.
So some of these, I'm gonna tell you, some of these things, some of these STDs and all this stuff lie dormant for a while.
Okay, so but we right back to that irresponsible decision making. Now this is the
And you're
cornerstone.
not going to go get checked out.
The cornerstone of our problem is we are acting like wildebeest. We acting like we now supposed to be like jungle. Like we in the jungle. We see something out there in the wild, and we just run up on it all raw and hit and keep it moving. And we showing the signs in our community once again. We have a bus that come every morning. And it stops at every other house on this block. Trust me, y'all. I ain't saw a man yet in the morning putting these babies on the bus or in the evening taking them off. I ask y'all, what are y'all teaching these daughters? Are they learning from y'all or y'all telling them the truth? Because I tell my sons the truth. Don't do it raw.
Yeah, no. I was taught that. You don't be afraid to ask for people's records. But now they don't care about that. They just do it.
Listen.
Okay.
This ain't no joke.
I know it ain't.
I'm talking about this bus takes a full 30 minutes or better to go down this short road picking up babies. And not one black father in the morning or in the evening. And this is like, whatever is after preschool, what is the Head Start?
Yep.
Where they have to blow and the parents have to bring them out. They blow to drop them off.
Yep.
And see, I be normally sitting out on my big old porch just, chilling. But I see those things and I be like, we got to stop acting less than animals. Y'all got to put y'all pussy up. I don't care how we bring. Until y'all know for a fact. In it to win
Go
it.
both ways.
No.
Yes, it does.
Y'all control the pussy. Y'all getting left. See, you mixing. No, see, you mixing it up.
If you're going to say it to the ladies, you must
But
say it
no, you mixing it up. No.
No.
You mixing it up. I'm telling you, no. If y'all put y'all pussy up with Jody, Pookie, and Ray Ray, they wouldn't be leaving y'all with this bus, picking up and dropping these babies off by themselves, ladies. Y'all got to listen until y'all actually find out, does this man have the masculine qualities? Because you've actually put in the observing work to know what you got or what you getting into. Because of his consistency of being responsible. But when I try and tell y'all the signs of a masculine man, y'all don't want to listen to that. When I tell y'all that a man don't care how good y'all cat is, how much y'all spit or swallow, that's not what make him wife you. That's not what make him keep you. Y'all don't want to hear that. We can't tell y'all nothing. That's how come they still tricking y'all out y'all cat. Because a man can't tell a woman how they getting tricked. Y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all actually tell us what we value.
Because this is what y'all advertise.
No. That ain't what we advertise. That's what y'all assume and y'all stand on the wrong information. I can't even tell, much as I love you and I know you love me, I can't tell you shit about no man, Your Majesty. You already got a preconceived notion. I'm telling you right now, whether you hear it or not, the quality of cat don't get you wiped up. I'm telling you that.
I'm not saying that from my perspective.
No, I'm saying period.
No, that's how younger ladies younger than me, yes they do. They do think like that.
I didn't say they don't think like that. I'm saying that's not how you get.
Ladies do. They think like that. They think like that. I'm not saying that's not what men think.
Who's telling them that?
Think like that? This is what is being perceived. This is what is being shown out here, OG.
By who?
Listen, guys out here, do you know how many guys show up in your inbox sending dick pics?
Dang, we ain't talking about that.
No, no. It's the same thing you said, ladies.
No, it ain't.
Put your pussy up. So, but thing is though, if your guy is
See, you think I'm making an agenda? No, stop, Her Majesty. Because you taking this like I'm making an agenda decision. I'm talking about from a protective standpoint. See, y'all, that's what I'm saying. When y'all be hearing it wrong. See, this is about a protective standpoint when I tell my black women to put their coochies up. Not a judgmental standpoint. I don't give a damn what kind of lie Pookie and Ray Ray got to tell y'all. I'm telling y'all, whether the cat good or not, he gonna skeet and keep it moving. Listen, find out and stand on what a masculine man really is. Find out how he really acts, and make your better choices than men. Girl, I ain't got no disrespect for no woman that meets a man and just want to get her rocks off. We ain't talking about grown ass people want to get their rocks off and you keep it moving. See, y'all be thinking it's an insult because a black man tell y'all put y'all pussy up, and it's not. It's because ain't y'all tired of putting miles on it for nothing? Don't y'all see we ain't staying? Don't y'all see we done drove y'all new cars till the cars come up and ain't get value no more, and then we the first one to call the car hoopty? We are. And I say it again without insult or disrespect to my black women, put your pussy up. It's not out of disrespect, Her Majesty.
No, I didn't say that, OG.
But you protecting it.
No, but I'm telling you what younger girls think. Not me, not my age range, and not older. It's what these younger girls are thinking, and who's not teaching them?
That's why I asked you, who is telling them that the quality of coochie keeps a man? Listen.
It has nothing to do with us. Just not listening. It has everything to do with not being taught properly.
Let me show you how ironic.
We failed.
Let me show you a prime example to you in the chat. That's gonna make y'all scratch y'all head, but gonna say you so right. That so y'all will throw away the quality of cat keeping a man around. Go to your average host roll. Do you think that long line of men picking up those women care about the quality of the cat? They know they not the first John of the day or the month or the year. They actually okay with being the 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 10th. It's not about quality. It's about a feel. You get men that ride up and down even the host road until they feel like that's the one they want. It is not about the quality of cat. I hear the lie saying that women with no kids got the best cat, but I can be honest and tell you that ain't true.
No, it's a problem. I ain't gonna say that, but women.
I'm gonna say from a man perspective that ain't true, because I've been with women that ain't had no kids. And I don't mean no disrespect, and for y'all that don't want to hear it, I want you to close your ears right now. Okay, you got, before I say this, tell the kids to walk away. OG finna say something and he don't want to sound ugly to the babies around. If you at work, put your headphone in.
I already got my earbuds in. We good, go ahead.
Okay. I've been with women that didn't have no kids. And in my best, I can be honest and say, I slayed 10 thick and I couldn't touch a side. And I've been with women that have had 7 kids.
And she got walls.
Okay. So I'm just sharing this with y'all because I want black women to start throwing these myths and these lies away. That we do not choose wives and women. Is that a plus? We already know if you're a woman of quality, it's all good. Because you've taken care of yourself. You valued under your clothes. It's you, Her Majesty. Not your quality. Not the quality of the coochie. If he can't get past your quality, huh?
What's the quality of a man? What's the quality if a man's just after any boquisha out on the street?
Say that again.
Boquisha who got used. What's the quality of a used boquisha?
I don't know. I never. What you mean a used boquisha?
A girl who done ran the miles out of her life, ran her miles.
There's no such thing. Men don't care nothing about that. Unless we gonna marry. Listen, you asked me. Men do not care about marriage unless they gonna wife you or they done fell in love with you.
Okay, so since you said that, why do men mess over a good woman for a hoe?
What do you mean mess over?
You mess over a good woman, you treat her like she ain't the good woman that you said you wanted. And you mess around on her.
Well, why does that have to? Well, I would ask that good.
That's the difference. My thing is, everybody, a man said they want a good woman, but you mistreat a good woman.
Okay, but let me give you this key. Okay, but let me give you the key to a few of the qualities of a good black man. The first thing is consistency in all things in his life. From his relationship with his kids, if he have any, to actively involved in his family, to his employment, to whatever else it is, consistently. And when he's busy with those consistencies, that means he loves a lot of things. That means he'll be open up to loving you and yours. See, we don't look for masculine male qualities anymore. We look for, hey, I only like ninjas with dreads. I only like dark-skinned men. I only like tall men or short men. And I'm telling women now, as y'all OG.
That sound like younger.
No.
It can't be my age, right?
No, I talk to all ages. And I know some 50-plus-year-old women still making those dumb-ass mistakes. Oh, he just so cute.
Because you know what? Them is the women who choose to not grow up now. The woman that I am, being that I am 36, I don't operate like that. You got to be out your mind. We should be way past looks now. And that goes for men and women. She be way past looks.
I had a guy, I had a guy and a woman that have a discussion with me. They would tell me that it's a problem with what they considered. Because I've never called women BBWs, plus size, or I've never listened. My day we called you big bones. Or you was fat, or you was thick like my wife was when she was young. When you was thick, you was short, around 140, and you had curves. You were between 130 and 150, and you was curved and athletic. You was a thick black girl, but you still cheerleaded. You still ran and played basketball. You still did all of those things. You wasn't unhealthy. Okay, let's get that clear. Because see, some people don't know the difference now. But they want to tell me it was a problem. And I had to explain to that woman that, you know what, you might have to look into the prospect that this man don't like you or your size, because men normally choose women that they are attracted to or not. Anything else is using. How can you be with a woman that's bigger and say that you can righteously say women can be too big to be with? I've never had that problem because I've never felt unqualified for however God built a woman. I've always kept a pair of hiking and mountain boots. I've always enjoyed climbing a mountain given the opportunity.
Yeah, but some men have those shallow ideas. Same way women
Wait,
have
wait,
those
wait.
shallow ideas. I don't know what they're about.
But women started it
They were only there. When?
because I heard women agreeing with it, with him. Yeah, you can get too big for who though? What's my question? For who? Most of the time I'm at Walmart, in my local grocery store, and out there in them streets. Most so-called BBWs and big girls are the ones in the stores holding hands with men. That's the men are paying for the shit in line. It's the fine women with the shapes and the pretty faces digging in their own purse. What are they talking about? Too big for who? Listen, I don't see many. Most big women I see in public got 3 or 4 kids, and a lot of them little. And they there. Somebody all up in there and happy with it. Because she don't be up in there looking sad. We spreading a lie. That's another myth I'm trying to help y'all throw away. It's not about the quality of cat, and it's not your size. It's something that you need to repair about yourself that's stopping you from attracting the type of man that you want. You need to figure you out. It ain't your stomach. Some of us was blessed with the equipment that we can lay on top of your stomach like you ain't got it, and it don't bother us. We built for you. But you know why you don't see me? Because you like a ninja with dreads. Or you like a man that's either 6 feet or taller. Now, you've only dated men 6 feet or taller, but your ass can't keep them. Bobby, tell me why. Tell me why she only dated men with dreads, but the men with dreads just use her. Bobby, can you explain this mentality to me with women? Because I know that Her Majesty ain't going to tell me that secret.
What secret? I can't tell you nothing that I don't know nothing about. I told you, I'm not shallow.
But you listen to women. You know what's going on with women. You know whether it's snow. Now, you know whether it was the way they was raised, low self-esteem, whether or not you get comparative trauma that you can say, well, she act like some shit I've been through. That's what I mean about comparative.
No.
You know, it's all different reasons.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of that.
Okay, explain that with me, Lizette. Lizette know what I'm talking about. Read her comments. That's what I'm talking about. Take it in Lizette words.
Because I was never taught to look at a man because he got locks or because he's
well, but you know.
I was never taught that. I told you, my mother's an older woman, so she told me real shit. She didn't give me fantasy. No. Everything she told me was real. So I don't operate how some of these younger girls say.
And you know the crazy.
Like they ain't had a mama teacher better.
And then you know the craziest part about it is that people nowadays tell you opposites don't attract. But I can be honest. Y'all, I came from the streets, from the hood, from the ghetto, from the gutter, from the west side of Chicago to the streets of South Memphis. Honestly, my wife was a savior to me. She always gave me a reason for my passion to succeed in life. Whether it was another kid to keep fighting and going on for, or her believing in me. But we were opposite. I was a thug. She went to church every Sunday. She wasn't even wearing pants when I met her. And I liked that because she had a lot of ass and she could make them at the knee skirts look so hot.
Yeah, you can tell everything just about what you said. That's old school right there.
You know?
Because I remember in church, you could not wear pants for a long time in church.
And so, but her mama wasn't judgmental, but her mama knew I was a thug. But her mama had a lot of children and had a lot of sons, and a couple of them was thugs. So she allowed me the opportunity to be able to come to that house enough, respectfully, to court her daughter. And y'all ain't gonna believe it. Y'all ain't gonna believe it.
Because you seen something in her, but she seen something in you. She seen potential.
Well, she chose me.
That's what I'm saying. She saw potential. She saw something that she could build with just the same way you saw something you could build with. But you got to think about it. That was the way things were. I can't tell you the amount of shallow things I have heard come out of men and women's mouths.
Yeah, and see, no, but see what
but that doesn't apply for me.
But and see, and you know why? And why I had these conversations is because we gotta help dispel these myths. Because everything that you tell me, whether we online in chat or on the phone during chat or not, I know for a fact you got a good heart. You're a good mother. We talk. We done talk. Mm-hmm. So it's no way on God's green earth I'm gonna let some ninja or some Pookie or Ray Ray convince me that single mothers ain't shit, and some of the most beautiful women I know got children. And I just come here to tell y'all that start giving black men the same if you haven't yet. Stop letting bitter ass baby mamas that's got, or women that done had their whole choice of men, their whole life turn you away from your potential man in life. Because them women ain't talking about shit. Some of y'all got sisters, cousins, some of y'all even mom and auntie don't have no problem getting a man, but can't keep a man. You can't meet a man. And then what make it so bad? This heifer be meeting good men and fucking over them. You be like, where the hell she get this another good man? Knowing she ain't gonna keep him.
You gotta look at that as vice versa, but I get what you mean.
You know? But see, you always on that vice versa because you always drawing a line in the sand, making it about gender, instead of realizing that I am a man and I bring information from his end. So I'm talking only to women from my experience. You can't keep including everything I say. You want to make sure you say, well, men do it too. No, men don't do what I'm talking about. I'm talking to my women so they'll know us better.
Wait, what?
So they'll know us better. So they'll know the bullshit in the game from a real masculine man. I ain't talking to them. Everything I tell you hard-headed behind. You be hollering, well, that dope swing. I ain't talking about the dope swinging both ways right now. When I tell you, y'all beware of Pookie and Ray Ray and Jody, y'all know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. But y'all don't know all the signs of the qualities of a good, humble man. And I just took the time out to tell your hard-headed, pretty ass, one of the main ones is consistency in all aspects of his life, including if he go to church. He been at the same church he goes to for years and the same pastor. Good men are not like candles in the wind. They got history. This is the truth that I'm telling you, Her Majesty. A good quality in a man that you can have to use for your benefit, not his. See, I'm trying to tell you things that'll benefit you. If you happen to bump into one you might remotely be interested in, you will know to say, man, this man say he done had 3 jobs in the last 5 years. Ain't nothing I can do with him. Because your OG done told you good men that are solid have grounded consistency in their lives. And they ain't got time to keep working their way up the employment or the corporate ladder. Right? I tell black women these things because I love y'all, not because I be shading y'all.
No, I'm open and receptive. I understand that, and I knew that anyway. I told you. I had a mama who told me all that. I got a daddy who told me that too. I just like talking to you because it is women who need to hear that.
And that's why I be talking to you, because you gonna argue with me.
I'm not taking no wood nipples.
No, you gonna always debate it. That's why you be on the phone, because you gonna debate OG so that I can finish getting my point across, and you gonna always make some great points. But I need you to know so that we can always elevate the conversation is that I need my girl to remember, listen, when I talk about these type of things, the only energy is as I'm in my teaching mode. I want black women to get better. I'm telling them what to look for. That's all.
I hear you, and I'm taking all that. Those are wonderful points.
I don't give a black man zero excuses. See, Pap can't tell me shit because at his age, he's supposed to already be made. Him and every other black man 48 years old. And ain't shit no woman and no black man tell me why. Because I've been a 48-year-old family man. Head of household man. Provider. Businessman. So I know what the hell Pap's supposed to be at his age. That's because I know Pap ain't shit.
Of course. What real woman?
And you was wrong for that, Lizette. I'm not going to say that you missed out, but I'm saying think about this conversation tonight and realize that what is it about a fat man that'll disqualify him from being a great man or husband to you? What, Lizette? What is it about his size? If he going to work every day, he's driving a car, truck every day, he's physically mobile every day, what is it about his fat ass that he can't be a good, great man to you?
I'm sorry, it's not funny. It's just the way you said it, OG. Deliver.
You ain't gonna be alone for long, Lizette, because I still got hope. And for 57, I know for a fact you still working with something. So you ain't listen, don't let nobody fool you like older black men don't want no 50-something year old. Listen, if I had my choice, I would rather have me a safe, reliable program car with good, verifiable mileage on it than a new shiny car with high miles on it. Now I'm gonna let you do what you want to do with that information. And listen, that oil still get hot and run on all cylinders at 57.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let you come in hell, no woman thinking that it does be bad at 57. No, it don't. It you still, for real, it slip and slide like 35.
That's right. As long as it still work, it can get some work.
It still goes back to y'all. How y'all have defined and taken care of y'all self.
I told you, I can't, but I tell you, OG, I cannot tell you. Because I do not converse with the likes of women like that. For real. So I can't say that I would do some stuff like that. But what I do, I base myself off of approach. If you approach me in a way that that doesn't sit well with me, I can tell when a man is a bullshitter.
Man, I tell you, because listen, the first thing they'll do is lie and say they don't want no pussy. I'm going to tell y'all another in-house secret.
I know that.
Listen. I am almost 60 years old. And if I could get me some pussy 3 times a week, I would.
We tried to get you some the last time.
It didn't work. It didn't work.
We tried to get you some of those.
It didn't work.
We tried to get you some the last time.
It didn't work that night.
Okay, but it worked.
No,
It worked one of them nights.
no, it didn't work.
Okay.
Y'all didn't help me.
That's because you didn't go in there and rub her back and feet. That's how you get her hot and ready.
Girl, I do everything. She cried today. She didn't even know I had noticed. She didn't even notice. She didn't pay no attention that I had noticed her struggling to tie her shoes up. You know, her feet sometimes hurt. So I had ordered her some of those Skechers, no hands, and they came in today.
Okay. Give her some Hokers. Try Hokers. Hokers are good. Some people say the on clouds are good.
Well, she had a pair of
See
those.
what you like.
But see, her thing of it is that her age, she don't like all that bending over. She got her little tummy thing going, and she don't like to sit down and do all that bending over. She older. She like comfortability, and I do everything to accommodate her size, and her feelings.
All right. Yeah, well, they got them like that. They got the little slide-in Hokers. I think they make out some slide-in on clouds.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I do every damn thing I can to accommodate her.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know why some women can be shallow. Like, that be funny. And
Hey, baby.
and like Lorenzo's case, she shouldn't be picky about nothing. Look how she looks. She should be picky about a damn thing.
Yeah, I'ma always tell y'all have to remember that. To make only decisions that's best for you. Because if you ain't got confidence in your damn self, it's gonna show to a man. Listen, whether you got stomach, thighs, flat ass, big ass, listen, it's how you present yourself to a good man. He's gotta feel you. He's gotta be interested and say, damn, she's interested. One of the main things that catch a man eye is how she enriches her own skin. We love that natural, pretty, radiant skin. And a clear path to the eyes with a pretty smile. I tell women, y'all would have met a good man by now if y'all would just learn how to look a man in the face and speak back and say, good morning, how are you? You didn't even notice that might have been your husband. You walked right past him and got in the elevator to go to work. Looking down in your damn phone, arguing with that buster. You on the phone telling that man you at work, bye. And a good man say, hey, how you doing? And you never looked up. Arguing with a nothing.
I understand that, but I ain't never did. Any man that speak to me, hey, how you doing? Hopefully you have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye. Like, I'm always courteous. Now, the only time I act a certain way, I have to speak about myself, is if you come to me and you approach me all along. Like, if you don't back up off me, number one. And don't imply, well, I see you look good, you this, and this. Like, bro, you can just tell when a man is a bullshitter if you try to bullshit a woman. And got a way to try to talk you out your off.
And you can't listen.
It's
never, and I always remember, it's never in what we say. It's always in what we do. When a man truly does respect and want to take, and is taking you seriously, I promise you, ain't gonna be no pulling on your panties straight from the door. I promise you, ladies, please hear me. When I tell you this, when a man is seriously interested in you, and it feels like you might be the one, he ain't gonna run you off by giving you them first 3 pumps. He want to take the time to build it up the way you feeling him too, because he already know he gonna give you the best 5 minutes of his life, and that's including getting out y'all clothes.
Okay, so since you said that, how long should sex last? 5 minutes ain't enough.
I don't know. Listen, I've had some great sessions, but actually, in motion, You gonna get you a good. We're gonna roll around a good 45 minutes or so.
Okay, good.
And then I'm gonna try and wrap this thing up. And that's why I've always tried to work hard at giving you yours first. Cause see, I get mine anytime. I get mine.
Because I'm asking because I don't know. I don't know back then if you women didn't like a 1 minute man back then.
Well, no, I ain't. Well, I can't
If you
speak.
1 minute now, that means it's too good.
No,
Like
well,
which
you
one is
know
it?
what? Well, I've always been. I've always practiced. Well, you got to realize I've only practiced intimacy first. I've always had relationships. I've never like that. I've never did the wham bam. I ain't saying that the boast or to say anything is wrong with it, but I've never did the wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. It's always listen. If you're gonna let me complete the mission, it's always been serious with me. I've been real selective and only have had a few because I ain't never been big on condoms. So, we gotta love one another, we gotta be together.
Right. So people who do that and they ain't in love, but they doing it like they in love. What are they?
Say what?
People. Okay, so when you said one night stands ain't always a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Sometimes it get good to them, and they do it like they've been together a long time.
Well, yeah, you can just fuck somebody for a long time when it's easy and convenient and it's good. That's how it goes. Men love that. We love good, easy pussy. And you need to hear that just the way I said it. So women can stop giving themselves credit because that man keep coming around. It ain't just because you got good coochie. It's because it's easy to get and it doesn't cost him no sacrifices. See, I'm from that generation where pussy had value.
Yes, and it was behind a slip.
Women valued it and wasn't out here all nilly-willies up, and men knew they had to have a job and something going for themselves before they stepped to one. I'm just telling y'all the
With
truth.
that generation,
No, we just all.
children.
I don't agree with that. I'm saying all we got to do is start back to valuing our pussy. When we got a woman, value it while we ain't out here cheating on it, bringing that shit home, bringing home outside children. We gotta learn how to value our women's vagina, and our women gotta most definitely step their game up. Until women bring their old school principles and morality back, men are gonna keep thinking they have a right to keep their foot on their neck in the street. They treating y'all just what y'all showing. Why? Because y'all okay with meeting a man at lunch and getting him some cat tonight. Y'all have made being easy, acceptable, and okay. Y'all have made meeting a man at 12 at lunchtime and putting his thing in y'all mouth at 8 o'clock okay. Putting foreign sausages in your mouth in crevices and making it be okay. That's what they doing. That's what they doing.
I'm laughing at your delivery. I'm not laughing at what you're saying.
Well, I'm gonna only say it the way that people honestly understand the truth of what they doing. The truth of what they doing, they actually straight up nasty. That they go meet me at 12 o'clock and don't know where my Petey Bird been. And by 8:30, all I had to do was take your ass to the club and you let me in everything private and sacred that you walk with. You cannot make this up.
They learned it from somewhere.
You can't make this up.
I don't know. But it's sad for the lessons that they're learning like that, because I did not learn that.
You know what you
When I used
got?
to go out to the club, I went to have a good time. I didn't go to pick
Oh,
nobody
think
up.
about that
I went
concept.
to dance and take baths.
But what makes this okay? Because if I came to your city right now and approached you and say, hey, you want to get a cup of coffee? Because, you know, we get a cup of coffee because I really would like me some head later on tonight. You want to call the police on me. So all I got to do is lie. So all I got to do is lie and say, hey, are you looking good? I like you. Let's go out to dinner tonight. All I got to do is tell you what, you pretty, you fine. If I, you know, one night stand, right?
I don't know. I can't say. I ain't never did it.
I don't recommend it. If you hadn't did it, don't do it.
Don't worry about it, LG. You would never have to worry about either anything.
And don't DM and stay your ass, your hot ass, out of these men DMs.
I ain't gonna be in nobody DMs. See? I be minding my business. As a matter of fact, my stuff get ready to be deactivated.
Watch the
That's how
show.
serious I am.
Listen.
I ain't got time for the foolishness.
Listen, just heard the story of a girl met a man that she DM'd and they got together. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, now they got a baby and she act like she so hurt he don't want to have shit to do with her.
That's the bed both of them made. Yeah, I'm telling you. That one night stand is a wicked game. You can't just be going around. Mess around with people making soul ties, honey. Certain things that don't need to be touched. But I think it could have been curiosity on both of their parts. Because you know, some people get curious now.
See, I just be fussing. I don't be putting women down. I just be fussing at y'all ass. Because y'all still giving grown ass man excuses talking about he between jobs.
Oh no, I would never.
But I'm just saying, but y'all still, come on now, y'all still moving these dudes in without a job. Y'all actually with kids.
Yes. Crazy work.
And then on top of that, he play video games and he like cold cereal. And y'all still move him in your house. Know he gonna eat up all the kids' cereal.
Yes, Nick. I know this. In the city I live in, it's very common. As soon as a dude brings his PlayStation over and a couple of pairs of his funky drawers.
But y'all gotta realize just how asinine that is. Listen, you already a single, struggling mom. And the best you can do is move a man in your house that don't even, forget the fact he ain't got a job. This ninja ain't even got a car. He ain't even got state ID. You run around there talking about you just trying to look out for him. You gonna help him get his state ID, huh?
Never.
What you mean you gotta help a grown ass man get state ID, or you all online or taking him to go look for a job? Don't tell me you don't know no woman like that. Don't tell me that, Chad. Start telling one another the truth. So that men can stop thinking all y'all a damn fool.
I know one. I do know one lady. And she is approximately in her 50s. Maybe her early 50s.
You know, nobody judge. I tell people all the time, y'all, you know, they'll come at me so hard in the comments that they'll hear the, they don't even hear the message. They don't hear the message. I'm really trying to tell them. Even I have so many, I'm used to the guys. But I ain't used to the black women calling me this and that because I'm telling Clarissa to stop being a damn fool. Hey Nicole, how are you tonight?
I heard it. I told you with that stuff with her. It's some older women. It's some women your age, OG. It's some women older than that. Cause them like the women who was rejects. But a lot of them are younger women. And they learning it from some of these older generation folks.
That shit normal. Just listen. What Clarissa is doing with Pap is normal where she's from. And you know, I've expressed it in the chat all the time. Let's not pretend like Clarissa is the only young woman we know being a damn fool for a married older black man. We've seen this shit before. It's just sicking me because she's mad at us as fans and supporters back then because we see it's fucked up. That we thought she was better than that. That's all we was in there saying like, come on, girl.
But I'm gonna say, OG, did you go watch any of Jada the Boxer stuff? Cause she told the story. She told a similar story what you telling.
About who?
She had this decent man. It was a man before Tony, before that guy she was engaged to, before Paps. There was a guy that his name was LB, I believe. Go back, go watch the videos I sent you up.
I know it. Well, listen, did none of them show? It showed all of them came through, but didn't. I meant to text you back and tell you that, but I think my sister called me. But it didn't, they didn't come, but anyway.
It was one before Tony, it was some in between Tony.
But that's what they do.
Sort of after Tony.
See, that's why she angry. Nobody, listen, she been doing this shit, but to the point where fucking and laying up and doing any and everything she wanna from a relationship standpoint. And then when she got on a certain level, she thought it was okay for her to keep doing the same stuff. And as a fan and a supporter, I'm like, Clarissa, I got a daughter. Listen, that ain't champion behavior. You out here hollering my man, and that's not your man.
It's not.
That's not a good look. You supposed. We didn't say people don't have affairs. We didn't even say grown people don't have a right to have affairs. We saying we normally as black people don't celebrate it or advertise it like that. And we don't.
No, we don't. In a sense, you know it's wrong. But she insists to do it anyway. But I told you I feel like she got that from. Now look at the likes of Cardi. She never advertising with a different dude and had a baby with a different dude.
Then girl, she came out with him and all I could see is that cradle cap. No matter how many, and no matter how he keep his head tied up with a beanie or cap on tight as a dill pickle in a bag, I still see that cradle cap. Ooh, it just make. See that I was trying to stay away from this tonight.
I told you it's cradle cap. I've been saying that. He definitely got cradle cap.
Yeah, and it's ashy too. It's peeling.
I know it's ashy and peeling.
That's why he don't want the hat off. Cause listen, the last time he put a whole.
He got that infantile.
Yeah, and then listen, he put a whole jar of Vaseline on it and it's still ashy.
Just because he went to a dermatologist to go get that checked out. Look at that. Tab look like one of the dudes.
Nicole, how you tonight?
Don't go get checked out.
Yeah,
you don't even know what a my chart is.
Hey, but listen, women have to learn that if a man is a certain age, there is basically nothing y'all are supposed to have to do for us but love and respect us. We ain't gonna require, hear me good, Her Majesty, for everything that we have to offer you. The only thing we gonna require you back is your love, your respect, and that good on a regular. That's it. That's it. You ain't gonna have to dress a certain way. You ain't gonna have to serve. It's gonna be you. And you ain't gonna have to be nobody's charm pop sucker. Carissa's a sucker. And she don't know she a damn sucker. I don't like you.
She didn't have anybody to teach her. Or maybe she did, she just didn't care to listen.
No, she didn't. I agree with you. Because I look at our people. I look at our cousins and sisters and act. See, it would be different if it was just Clarissa Shields. But I've looked at this whole freaking family. This whole family fucked up, y'all.
Oh, you talking about her cousin Charlene? That cousin, don't get me wrong, she out there, but she ain't stupid.
Yeah, she is. Yes, she is.
No, she not.
You can't be more stupid than Carissa.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about her cousin Charlene. Charlene got a job.
Yeah. But you know what? It can't be a very lucrative job for you to be talking about sucking tail and all the stuff she's saying on Facebook. It can't be a very serious, important job. Because the way that she be cursing and carrying on every other day on Facebook against her own well-known cousin, I don't know what kind of job she proclaiming to have, but it can't be too much of shit from what I think. I don't think she got...
The interviews that I've seen her on,
listen,
she is a truck driver.
You say what you want.
Let me tell you, I just know she's a truck driver. I don't know how lucrative
well, she might be a self-employed. She might be a self-employed truck driver, but she is not a truck driver for no reputable company wants to be affiliated with.
I don't know.
I do. I know reputable trucking companies. And I know that you ain't gonna be out here on social media acting no goddamn fool and thinking you coming back getting on the 4 o'clock. Listen, these people hire you, and when you sign for that job, even these regular jobs, get clauses about behavior and social media, how to behave.
I don't know. It could very well be family owned, friend owned.
Listen, even friend,
she making some money.
She got to be self-employed. Well, I don't know. Type in what her net worth is and see what come up. Google her. Well, if she ain't got no money, then stop saying she got money.
No, I'm not saying money maybe like anybody else, but I'm talking about at least.
So she got money like us. She do alright sometimes.
Yeah, she do alright.
Sometimes.
Like that. At least she working. You know what I'm saying? At least she doing something. But yeah, she speak out on her because Clarissa keeps speaking on her. Don't sit up here and think you can talk about people. Think people can't come back and say nothing back to you. Don't forget.
Go when you Don't start that. Don't start that just because you don't like Clarissa. When you get done, that is not what family do. We're not finna do this again. Me and you fought 2 hours last month about this very damn thing about Glorilla and her whole ugly ass sister. I ain't doing it with you tonight. You alright with family dragging family?
No, listen. No, people can say what they want to say about you, but don't think that they can't come back and not say anything about you.
I ain't disagreeing with that. But the way they acting, that ain't how family act.
Don't think about me and think I can't say nothing back about you. Because you got me messed up.
Yeah. But the way they talking, if both of them women and black women, they ought to be ashamed of their damn self. I don't care what y'all say, they ought to be plain, ashamed of their damn self.
Nope. Cousin, you think you exposing one person? Do you not know more people got more ammo against you? You gotta be careful. No. That cousin said she is willing to expose herself, exposing you. That means he is dangerous. You shouldn't want to mess with him.
They do too much. Family doing too much. Y'all can say what y'all want. I'm not gonna never agree with that mix they doing as a family. I'm just not. They doing too doggone much, y'all. Too much.
I didn't say I agree, but I understand it. I will say that. I understand that. It ain't be right, but I understand.
Now these are blood. These are. If I'm correct, aren't these two sister children?
I think so.
Aren't they two sisters' children?
No. So you gotta hear Charlie explain. She is related, I think, on Clarissa the daddy side, I think.
I thought they were blood first cousins, she said. That girl said they were blood first cousins.
The way she explained it, you have to allow her to do it. I can't fully say because I don't want to sit up here and have no discrepancy. But she considered her like a sister, but I don't think they're actually blood blue.
No, Clarissa said, no, I think that, no. Clarissa did, this is her cousin. No, Clarissa said this is her cousin. When she was snapping out, she said this is her blood cousin. I don't think they playing cousin. Now, I can't say how they related. I was assuming, huh?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying they are cousins, but I think the way Charlita explained it, they're cousins from her dad's side.
On the father's side.
Yeah, on the dad's side.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's something, but I'm thinking it's something like brother, sister, or something like that. Like they supposed to be blood first cousins. I'm thinking. I heard one of them say that now. Now I might be wrong, but one of them said that blood first cousin.
You gotta listen to her explain it, cause she knows the family. Like I think Clarissa's grandmama is not her grandmama, it's her aunt or something like that.
Now they be talking so ugly. They be talking so ugly. I just. That's why I don't do any videos on it. I like to talk about issues that adversely affect us as a whole, and family trading on one another. Listen, family been turning on one another since the beginning of time. Since Cain and Abel. I don't want to talk about that. That ain't new. They think they just clowning. Listen, one brother was so jealous of how God loved the other one that he slayed him.
I know.
So
I remember.
hating for family.
He was cursed. He was cursed after that for the rest of his life. Yeah. He was cursed.
So, I ain't shocked by nothing that cousins or brothers and sisters are saying and do to one another no more. But that don't mean I gotta say it's okay. It's not okay. We're going too far. It used to, like I said, until black people be able to get to the point that they can be honest to embrace the truth of who we are and where we came from and start valuing what we are and where we came from again, we gonna keep failing. If our black women don't realize black men ain't hanging around, if they give them some cat and some head the same night they met them, keep doing it. And 70% of our homes are gonna be full of easy one-night stand type women. Because we've proven that we'll walk away from our own children time and time again. So when are y'all gonna say, hold on, we gotta be very, very, very selective on who we put this cat out on. So yeah, I say put it up.
Yep. Oh, you know what you mean. You're speaking to the masses. But as for me, we
leaving too much. We leaving too much on one person. We got women around here that have convinced themselves that it's okay to be a baby mama to 3 or 4 different men, and ain't even ashamed of acknowledging it. Come on. Why would you put yourself under that kind of stress and pressure other than you chose to be irresponsible for a little while? Because that's too much. 3 different kids that you got to do every fucking thing for, and 3 whole grown men, and not none of them taking care or helping out. Come on, y'all.
I ain't saying. Thankfully, I ain't in no situation like that. But for the young ladies who think like that, and we're so much more than that.
No, but don't say that because y'all was the ones right in here singing that. This goes out to all my baby mamas. Y'all even made a damn song about it.
They were Fantasia. That wasn't us. I don't know, man. All I know on my end, I'm working on my emotional, mental, and spiritual being so I can be ready.
And yeah, you can see him when he comes through.
Yeah. Right. I can't speak for the other ladies out here, but I know for me, that's what I'm working on.
Cause see, I tell people.
I'm not having nobody all up in my house. I don't.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to have everybody coming all up in your house.
Well, it's nothing wrong with wanting to, allowing a man. The only way out is knowing that he has to court you, meaning respect you. See, courting was only respecting the woman.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to take her out to eat, that's all it was. You was gonna take her back home at a decent time. If y'all went to the club for a drink and dancing, whatever it was, you was gonna court that woman, and meaning you was gonna always treat her with respect. And do modern women want to be courted nowadays? Because I don't hear y'all using the word very much. Y'all hollering dating, and dating ain't even working for y'all. I don't know why they still saying they want to go out on a date, and I'm like, so that's where you a booty call at. That's where you get the wham bam thank you ma'am. Cause soon as he buy your ass something to eat, he think he got his dick out.
That's true.
Damn, you should want to now, but you should want to go to the park in the middle of the day and feed the fucking pigeons and see how long he done had his job.
Well, go to the park and feed
the goddamn pigeon. The pigeons, ducks, birds, and damn thing.
At first, I thought you said pigs. I was like, bro, what park?
Them too. Shit.
What park y'all going to feeding the pigs?
Come on, y'all. We got to see how we failing by now. Her Majesty, we got to see what we done did wrong and how we failing now in our relationships. Because we know what we need. We know what we miss. We got to figure out what to do now. You know what you want. You know what you need. You know you deserve. You just got to figure out how to get it now. So here come your OG telling you, look for sure for these qualities from now on out. If that man that had 3 jobs in the last 5 years, he's not your man. This cat don't want to work. Who have time to start over at $15 an hour every other year?
Like me.
Who you know want to start over and pay every time they get a new job? No, who you running? Child support?
Yeah, listen, you know I can tell you about that. I used to work there. Believe it or not, I told you, at that time, it was a lot more women paying child support than men. Yeah, I be running some child support, for real. I can tell you some stories.
Listen, at my age, y'all ain't gonna believe this, and I've raised 6 kids. I've only had 3 jobs my whole entire life. And I've never been without a job. That's how come I'm sitting in something that I own.
Just commendable.
You don't work, you don't
You're
eat.
supposed to.
And if you loving on a man that think he got a right to work whenever the hell he want to, you ain't got no man. You gonna have another kid. If he think that working is a stop and go sign, you ain't got yourself shit. And tell him your OG said that.
I already told you. When you said, do you know somebody? I think I know somebody. I'm sorry, I told you she in her early 50s. She dealing with that right now. And she live in the same apartment complex I live in. She dealing with the same situation. I said, honey, don't you know you got the ball in your court? Everything is on your end. You can easily tell this nigga to leave. Y'all fussing and arguing, leave. Tell his ass leave. Take all his stuff up and leave.
Oh man.
What you cooking?
Yeah, I'm still here though, Master. That's all. You know what I'm doing. I'm just preparing, heating up supper, that's all.
Now you all right.
I got it resting for her, so I'm gonna take her plate in a minute.
You understand?
Yeah, I had a supper resting. I went in there and checked on her. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you.
I know somebody.
You,
We had a conversation about it just the other day.
yeah.
And I was like, I said, listen, honey, ain't no way. Excuse me, you older than me. And it's almost as if I know a little bit, but I know better than you know.
And probably got more than him.
No. And I got more mentally than she does.
Mentally? How old is she?
I told you she probably early 50s, so I want to say at the most she could be about 53. And the dude she got, honey, he still stuck on similar to what Pap is, materialistic stuff, BS, selling fantasies and shit, and he ain't got no job. He was supposed to be a truck driver. Well, okay, you can never not get a truck driving job. There's always work out there. So why don't you have a truck driving drive? Oh well, his back and stuff is messed up, and he up here helping out at a shop fixing cars. But it ain't legitimate employment. You mess up all the dishes. You ain't having to pay none of the utilities in the house. You just laying up. If his car go down, he figuring out a way to drive her car. But if her car go down, he ain't got nothing for her.
Yeah. I see that every day.
No, baby.
I see that.
There's no way.
I see that every day, and I see some beautiful, good women going through that. It just breaks my heart. It does. It breaks my heart because I know for a fact that women have it harder in today's world than we do. Because we walking away. In a lot of cases, we get a chance to walk away scot-free and pay a few $100s a month.
Mm-hmm.
We can pay, some pay half of that or even less or nothing at all that can walk away. Like I say, some guys go around here, they got anywhere from 4 kids on up with individual baby mamas. All them kids and all them baby mamas. And y'all study loving on them.
Mm-mm. I pity the poor woman who do. Because I ain't with it.
And then you ask him, well, why was you with him? He did. His eyes, I always liked a man with eyes like that just does something to me, I say, yeah. Leave you knocked up and ass out.
Does he?
Don't tell me a man with. I said, what, like the pit bull dog guy? You so crazy. OG, no. Dead ass serious. Cause the dude got some gray or some other kind of eyes like a damn pit bull that make you attracted to him. His eye color. I had one girl told me she just used to mess around with them because she thought they were gonna have some pretty babies.
That's what I'm saying. That's shallow. That's the shallow part.
This is a true story. And it didn't even work.
I believe it.
And it didn't even work. The kid was ugly as hell. Kid was ugly as hell. Girl, one of the kids' eye was crossed so bad, I was like, why is he staring at me? And he wasn't. You know, for a while I thought the little boy didn't like me because I thought he was watching me, staring at me. That boy wasn't staring at me, that boy's eye was cocked. He was watching everything. Both his eyes were going two different separate directions. He had peripheral vision inside and out. That little boy's eye was so crossed he could see everything. Everything. He ain't miss shit. Real talk, man. And she said she thought she was gonna have some pretty baby. Cause he was light skinned, had pretty hair, and the little girl, her ponytail was so small, like you could have made a ponytail longer off rat's hairs. Off a rat's hair. She didn't get the babies, she didn't get the daddy's good hair, and the boy didn't get the eyes. I don't think that was that pretty Negro's babies. Come to think of it.
I told you, to me it's real shallow behavior.
But you ain't ever heard a woman say that stuff. I've actually had women tell me this.
I heard a woman say she got with a guy because he got pretty ass, or I think he make pretty babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard some of them say that, but not like women that I really associated with. You know how you be passing through there?
Yeah.
And I be on her for real.
Girl, I be out there.
I be looking crazy when I hear some stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie. I be looking crazy at everybody, OG. But I was darn sure looking crazy when I heard it. I say what?
Yep. I be out in public. I be picking folks. Don't come start no conversation with me asking me nothing. I'm gonna ask you everything. I tell you, girl, you're gonna be a topic of my conversation. I tell them the truth. I said, I'm gonna talk about you tonight.
Yeah, like I don't know. I told you, I feel like they either nobody didn't teach them, or they out here watching all these celebrities and entertainers doing this crap. Like this is really okay, and that's where you're pushing a wrong narrative.
Yeah.
There's no way. I'm sorry to do that. I don't feel looking. I just so happen to be on social media and one of my Facebook friends got these thick, drawn on eyebrows on her that do not match her at all.
Yo, Magic, I just want you with your own husband and in your own spot, enjoying your life. I just believe that it's easier with two than one, but I'm so grateful that you ain't in no rush to make it two the way you would settle for any damn thing.
OG, my piece, not just my piece, but my child's piece of everything. I refuse to have my child deal with dysfunction. Dysfunction on anybody's part is not good, especially for a child. I'd be darned if I subject my child to that.
Yeah.
So I know better. And I know I'm gonna be doing better. So working on me first, and then worry about all the rest of that stuff later.
Well, you might be there. It might not be nothing to work on. It might be a lot of times. A lot of good women are suffering because of lack of availability out here. We can't put it all off on y'all. The statistics about the lack of marriage or a long-term relationship. We actually done got so bad as black men that we done made it okay and fashionable and to normalize walking away from a woman that's pregnant with our children. We're leaving pregnant women. We actually think it's okay and celebrate leaving a woman pregnant. As soon as we find out she's pregnant, we gone. We think that kind of stuff funny or cute.
Yeah, no, I don't think that.
Well, they doing it. They laughing at y'all. Yep, they laughing at y'all. My wife made me promise that I'll never leave her with no children. Because her mama had to raise 10 by herself. And then my mama had 8. And she said she didn't want to be no single mom. If I'm trying to make her a single mom, keep it moving. That's a true story. She told me keep it moving.
I believe.
And I really didn't understand what she meant. I didn't know that, because that took so long, and it took 2 years for me to get some. So I didn't know she was preparing herself to give me a little bit. The reason why she was questioning me and all that, but I was agreeing with, I was telling her it ain't like that because I loved her. I didn't think it was because, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it took me 2 years.
That's what it's supposed to do.
I had to court that woman 2 years. Boy, I got some.
That's how it's supposed to be, Audrey. Now, where did they go wrong? I don't know. But I wish they wouldn't have.
Oh, I just did, you just didn't disrespect. And I feel bad for y'all. And that's why I be on y'all ass. Because I be like, man, stop giving these ninjas the excuses to be more disruptive, more disrespectful, more abandoning. Damn, put some damn clothes on. Now we got restaurants in certain cities like Atlanta and Houston telling women, put your pussy up. Or you ain't gonna get served, or you can't come in here like this.
Do you remember at one time restaurants and stores used to actually tell you that you had to come
No,
in?
they back to doing it. Atlanta, back to doing it. Houston, back to doing it. They got a dress code now. They said leave your club clothes for the club. And women were not even embarrassed. They were upset at the city of Houston and restaurants in Atlanta for implementing the up-to-date dress code because they done went too far. They mad at the restaurants in Atlanta right now.
It shouldn't have never stopped being like that. Sometimes they go for everything, everywhere.
It's a damn shame. And I be on y'all ass, I know it, but it don't be out of disrespect or shade, like I say. It be because, man, don't y'all see? the truth of relationships, baby daddies and all that. I just be reminding y'all of what y'all doing. That's how come you laugh. When I told you exactly in real time raw what women do and how it is, how it really sound to men, what they some of them do on one night stand, it's laughable, ain't it? I done bought you a pop or something at 12 o'clock on your lunch break. You done agreed to have dinner with me at 6 o'clock, and at 8 o'clock you deep throating. You ain't know me 12 hours, and you want respect from me. Okay. Okay. I did not even have to wait 24 hours to hear your gagging. Now you tell me how you expect a relationship to end if that's how you actually present yourself. We gotta stop prettying up one night stands, is all I'm saying, Her Majesty.
That's true.
At least let's stop making it be okay. I ain't telling nobody what to do or to stop it, but you need to know what you looking at. You looking real nasty. You didn't know where my summer sausage had just being a being. And
some don't they don't check the my charts. I'm telling
you actually up in that deep throat, not even in your house or my house or hotel room, in the car.
This is true.
Yeah, we could call your daughter nickname Nissan Maxima.
So that's the way it's conceived.
You know your little boy named Dodge Charger. Nickname Hemi.
Nickname Hemi.
Yeah. Do you weak pain? What's happening? Yeah. Listen, I just try and say it from a reality standpoint. I don't get up on this app for to be singing no damn kumbaya and holding y'all damn hand while y'all study out here crashing out, embarrassing yourself like Clarissa Shields. She not the only black woman out here doing dumb shit. And so I wanted to take a break from they dumb shit and talk about our dumb shit tonight.
This is true. This happens in all our neighborhoods.
No shame. And I be like, how the hell do you get that loose, intoxicated, or promiscuous that you get a baby with a woman that you don't even know her name? She had to track you back down through messages off of Facebook to tell you she was pregnant. She didn't even have your cell phone number. You didn't even have a cell phone number.
Or at least a working cell phone number, say that.
You don't even know nothing but his nickname. What his nickname? Pookie? What his brother name? Ray Ray? Oh girl, they ain't coming back. You don't know that she go with that disease called special. See, that's wrong with Clarissa Shields. She suffered from the disease of special. Her tight-faced mustache thinks she's special. She thinks she a special side chick. And she not the first woman that done thought she was a special side chick. That's why I don't drag her personally and go as far as some other content creators with dragging her, because to drag her would be to drag a lot of other black women that's doing the same shit. Like I say, Cardi B will be pregnant by summer. Stephon was smelling around that cat last night. That dude full of babies, it's proven.
She already said why she kept getting pregnant, because she like fucking.
Yeah. And listen, you know he didn't show up, and they went to the club and got saw leaving the club together, and he didn't get none of that good. Ralph.
He's stupid.
It's proven he don't believe in condoms or protection.
And it's clear she don't either. So she don't live there. So supposedly she claims she's supposed to be having a BBL or something. She's supposed to be doing something to get, I guess, the implants out of her or something she's supposed to be doing. I said, well, girl, I said, sound like to me you gonna be putting that on hold. If that's the case, so what you saying on this?
I know what I meant to tell you. I'm going to tell you about another woman, then I'm going to let you go. But listen, a woman asked me, she got a bunch of kids. I ain't going to lie, she got a bunch of kids.
That's right.
She got a bunch of kids. I think she had 6 or 7. She had a bunch of kids.
That's 3 too many.
I was talking to my sister about it yesterday, my eldest sister. That's who called me, and I was talking to her about it. And she always helped her young lady, but she got a dude. And every time the girl posts about relationship or about the dude, the people helping her get in her feelings, meaning my sister in the church, and be calling me, asking me about it. I said, listen, either y'all just gonna help that young fool or y'all ain't. Cause she ain't gonna stop boasting about nothing. Cause see, they older women. My oldest sister, 64. And she ain't never seen nothing like for in her life. She told me, she still called me Red. She said, Red, he don't do nothing for her. You still got women out here bragging and lying for him. How can I hush? If y'all want hush lying for these men. Clarissa Shields snapped out. She want us to hush talking about her. But won't she shut up talking about Pam?
That and why you keep coming on social media to talk about anything to anybody. Well, you forgot the internet is undefeated, and we don't have an opinion.
Because you know what? Well,
it.
you got to remember, people don't want to use social media for approval. Hey, classy lady. We get to talk about the principles of masculinity. Honestly, we started out, as usual, talking about trending topics pertaining to us. But you know, Her Majesty and all her messiness and mustiness, she won't let us stay on. She done talked about everybody from Trump to Charlemagne the God tonight.
Classy lady, OG is gaslighting you. Don't listen to him, okay?
I've been trying my best to be that good Christian and talk Christian. Cause y'all,
gaslighting.
Cause I know what everybody tell you, OG don't like to be musty. He warn people all the time. Be careful.
You are musty.
But I tell them, don't be musty. So I don't have to.
You are musty.
But I tell them don't. So I don't have to. But when they go there, I go there. Cause for one thing, even though I know for a fact Papoose and Clarissa are not mega celebrities, they are celebrities in our community, and I reserve the right as a commentator to talk about their bullshit.
Dang, classy. That help needs to be quiet. Wow. That's what we are?
I am doing good. It's been a long week. I'm gonna be glad to see this week go. I've been working hard though, classy. I have. I've been had to step my grinding up
That sucks.
and get my hustle going. You know, because I lost a lot of residual income last month when my oldest brother jumped ship. Also, I had some property that got paid for last month, so I missed that residual mortgage payment this month. And I had to replace half of that money I've lost. So I ain't been stressing about it, classy, but I've been trying to step my game up with my online stores and staying on top of everything. So I'm trying to get back. It's been one of them weeks so far. I started off the week with two. I started the week off with 2 returns that the post office tore up, and I am still that man that fixed income or not, I'm gonna still hustle and get mine.
No, you can't.
Gotta have my own. I do my own thing. Ooh, girl, I've been going. Listen, my stomach and everything. I have been feeling better though, y'all. And I know a lot of y'all probably don't even smoke cannabis, no less medical, but I do. And I go to the dispensary, and I tell y'all the truth. In the last 2 weeks, I had to actually think about it tonight that I had not been my stomach has not been problematic as it normally be, being upset, being pill sick. Also, my appetite has increased, which gives me hope because with my diabetes, I don't need to be losing weight. So,
Angel, you diabetic?
girl, I ain't been good in probably 8 years.
Oh, gee, I'm gonna need you to take care of yourself, sir.
Yeah, I've been doing good though. I've been eating more. I'm either start with yoga or Tai Chi next month, God willing. I'm open to suggestions, but they want me to. I don't know what I'm gonna do now because I done took every bit of advice, that the therapist was giving me. Bought the equipment, and now I'm not gonna have them to help me. Because that part of the hospital is shutting down. They got 2 more weeks and my appointment is on the 14th. And I don't even see going because I don't know what they're going to do other than give me my medical records.
Uh-huh. So you looking for a second opinion?
I'm saying that's why I was going to start going. That's why I'm going for my therapy. And they not going to be there no more. They gone out of business.
Hey.
Yeah.
Too much be happening, son.
Well, rural America. Rural America is what I say. We having a real problems and it's going unnoticed, and they only focused on certain social programs like migrant program workers, EBT program, Section 8. But it's a lot of other shit going on that going unnoticed. That's gonna hurt the regular people like me and you. We already been dealing and suffering through gas prices and grocery prices.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got companies. Now we got actual companies, and I know some beautiful people, hard-working people that work for the U.S. Postal Service. How in the hell can they just say, "Hold on, we don't want to pay into y'all retirement and annuities no more because we broke"? It came down to y'all getting y'all paycheck or that. Are you serious?
That's because we just up here taking funds from pivotal programs.
Well, no, you know that well. No, but you know what? They fully self-supporting. They got a budget. They make their own budget, billions. The post office make their own money.
But I feel like they take it from it too, just like they take it from social.
They take it, no, not for the post office. No, that's why they charge us so much for them shipping them packages in them damn stamps.
Well,
In them boxes. They the only part of the government that's not in the budget. They do their own budget. They have to earn their own keep.
yeah, but at the same time, though, think about it, though, OG. With the way things are going, they charge for all that, but it's still taking longer and longer to get your mail now.
Well,
so if they sent out, say you get something, they sent something out on 11. You
Listen.
ain't getting it to darn in now.
listen, didn't I hear you say I sold an exclusive John Richards piece, a very expensive piece. By the time the customer got it, they had broke and tore that damn piece up. The post office delivering it.
They don't care about stuff like that no more. It's crazy.
I had to refund that man money, man. Was it classic? It really was classic. Classic say, oh, so it was, so somebody did actually set it on fire. I saw that on the news, and they said that they may have video of a man doing that. But I didn't know it was a fact. So actually it was a man-made fire. It wasn't an accident or equipment. That's messed up.
A fire at a
In
place.
California. Yeah, but he out to hurt the owners, but you put all your co-workers and stuff out of work. Ain't nobody showing up for work tomorrow, man. Damn, but if you was mad at them, be mad at them. You put all your fellow employees and probably some of your friends and family out of work. Damn, that's tough, there.
Don't think about nothing to nobody.
Yeah, they making people are snapping
They didn't think
out.
about none until it started affecting them. Now everybody's screaming.
People are snapping out. You see how that boy went where Offset was about his money and popped him in his ass.
See, what was all behind it? What was the actual deal? So basically, he owed everybody money or something?
He owed everybody money. He gambled. They say, as soon as he got out the hospital, I saw the videos before I went on live. He right back in the boat. I mean, he right back gambling. Yeah, so, yeah. And he was in there, listen, I saw the video with him right back in there.
Wait a minute. He said you should have paid us decent wages. Who said that?
The guy that set the factory on fire.
Oh.
Yeah, that was his reason for putting his fellow co-workers and family members and friends out of work.
Well.
But I think that his family and friends and co-workers would have rather got their paycheck than be at home tomorrow. So he could have said it himself. He can't speak for them because them people probably rather show up for work tomorrow. You don't get to do something crazy and say we all gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's somebody up in there that was depending on their job, Her Majesty. Everybody wasn't unhappy on their job. And
At this point, I don't think nobody happy on a job.
Yeah, ain't nobody got there. He didn't have no right to speak for nobody else, though. If he wasn't unhappy, if he was unhappy with the wages in the job, that's him. For him to be alleged to set the whole place on fire and burn it down like that, thousands of people, hundreds of people out of work.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, we got the lamest excuse for some of the worst stuff we do.
And they all was Spanish. They was all Hispanic. Wait a minute. So they said it was a temp service, and the yearly annual salary was $37,000.
So they paying the Mexicans more than they paying black folks down here. Cause I know some jobs down here starting grown ass black men off, and they work hard as hell for $9 an hour. I know black men showing up for work every day for $9 an hour.
OG.
Outside.
They paying less than that here. To work at a department store here, $7.50. Who you finna take care of doing that?
Before I retired, I built highways and roads for a living. And in the off season, I'd go to what they call a pre-stress yard, because we go from building on the highways to building the slabs on what we call a pre-stress yard. Girl and white folks started them Negroes off at $8 an hour, and that's some of the hardest work up to today I've ever did besides chop cotton. It's 2 jobs I done worked for white folks. Starting out there was the worst in my life, and both of them was here in the Mississippi Delta. One of them was chopping cotton, and the other was working on a concrete pre-stress yard. Because everything is done by hand, whether rain, sleet, or snow, no matter how cold it is.
No.
Yeah. Now she and class lady say they making almost 38 grand.
Can't do nothing with that.
And probably the majority of them wasn't even legal. How you gonna have a factory full of workers that all of them foreigners and all of them legal? Stop that.
I don't know. You know how they, I guess they now.
Yeah, Classy said he is all Spanish.
It's getting real bad if Hispanics are making more than we make.
Listen.
They don't mind working. They don't mind working. That's the problem.
But see, people think I be being racist. I'm gonna go back to this other job. I went to school for mine, but I watched Mexicans that could hardly speak English make more than a typical hardworking black man or young black man on their yard. No, I ain't never met no good white man. I ain't finna lie to white folks like I think they good. I'm not finna lie to no police officer that I think he good. Cause every time they catch a crooked cop for doing something wrong, it's never because they turn one another in. You arresting people for shit that y'all do. Y'all don't arrest one another until they start arresting one another. I'll never say no such thing about good cop. But you shouldn't have handcuffs just for me.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to have handcuffs for whoever breaks the damn law. But they got police feeling like they special. That they can't even be put in the same cell. They need protection. You should have been protecting yourself from doing what you was wrong for doing. Damn protected them. If you break the law, put them in the bullpen with everybody else.
Yeah.
Listen, people, I want to thank y'all so much for being with me tonight. You know I love you, though, Majesty.
Absolutely.
I ain't get my birthday pictures yet. Yeah, I ain't got my birthday pictures yet. You never sent them to me.
I'm sorry, OG. That was my fault. I'll send them to you.
Well, you ain't don't find them. Send me the ones with you next to the swimming pool. Yeah, send me that. Send me the swimming pool pictures you got.
I ain't go to no swimming pool. Okay.
You ain't go to the swimming pool to do. You didn't go to the beach.
It wasn't time for none of that. I ain't had that kind of money. Who was gonna drive all the way down there to the beach?
You right. Cause I can't speak.
Yeah.
Listen, I can't speak for nobody else, but I can speak for me and you. We ain't have shit when your birthday rolled around, or mine. Not to be thrown away. Not to be thrown away. Now I ain't putting our business out there, my friend. But somebody got to tell.
We living true life situations out here. What you talking about?
I did, classy lady. That's another thing, classy. It's just been going bad. That cost me $280. I still have not found that key.
Just keep looking, you will.
I ain't made that money back yet. Plus, look, I'm telling you, I've been catching hell like Betty Wright, ladies. But listen, if nobody told y'all today that they love y'all, I love y'all. I want to thank y'all for being here tonight. I'm sorry if I offended anybody by not having a musty ass show tonight. But I wanted us to be trending tonight. Trust me, Clarissa Shields and Papoose gonna be who they are tomorrow. And all the rest of them damn fools. But we gotta check in on one another sometime.
The last year.
Right. I needed to check in on me and y'all today, so I'm glad I had the opportunity. Y'all be blessed. Remember, I love y'all till I see y'all again. I'm y'all OG. I'm out there. Love you, Majesty.
I love you. I'll talk to you on the next ride, OG.
Bet.
All right.